Well, this is a new low. Hey, namaskar everyone, how are you? Hopefully everybody's been doing fantastic. Listen, if you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by and checking it out. I hope you're going to stick around. If you're already a subscriber, thank you and welcome back. I am in Harpers Ferry, West Virginia. Very historic town. We are also in the lowest part of West Virginia. This is primarily known for John Brown's raid. Not James Brown, but John Brown. Back in 1859, I'm just watching some people up above walk the streets here. But back in 1859, he started a slave revolt. He also came here to storm the armory here in Harpers Ferry. Unsucceeded. It was failed, but it was pre-Civil War, so very, very historic. What I plan to do today is walk the town, show you some areas of the town. I'm on limited time, but I want to show you as much as possible. There is a hike here that I would love to do where it goes actually into Maryland, I believe, and you can look over the city. Don't know if I'm going to have the time to do that or not. I am going to try, but I want to show you some of the historic areas here in Harpers Ferry. This is also, we are in the lower town. This is also part of the national parks, okay? There's a lot of different parking areas. If you get here early, you probably have no problem parking down in the lower part of town, but I didn't get here until noonish, so I had to park about 5 minutes away, hence the intro with the bus. But if you're ready to walk around the historic town of Harpers Ferry, I suggest you get off the couch, you get ready. Let's go. Check this out right here. That bridge, I was hoping a train would come by. When I got off the bus, which is the shuttle lets you off right over there, but I was hoping there was a train, but it was going the opposite direction. But here is the historic town at the one end. We will be walking up there and going to check up the church. There's also a church ruin up at the top that was a retreat and hospital, which we will see. But let's do this walk around town. And I'll tell you, like I said, I mentioned John Brown's raid. 22 men he started here with. Actually, little fun fact of that, 5 of the men he had with him were black. If I get this right, 3 were free black men. 1 was a refugee slave, and 1 was a freed slave. So a little, I don't know if you want to call it a fun fact, but a little fact about that. I'm just going to try to pinpoint as much as I can, point of view when I can. Check that out. Stone Baker's Bakery. Look at those steps there. They're wide and they go narrow up in there. That's cool. The old grocery. I see a sign that's kind of cool. Check this out. Kind of like that. Like I said, this is a national park. Wow. Yeah, I want to definitely show you these buildings. Like I said, we are on the farther side of Harpers Ferry. Let's check this out to see if we can even go into these stores. Okay, yeah, industrial museum in here. Cool. Oh, wow, that's wild. Wow. You can see all these like in the old mills.
Notice how the rough grooves are smoothed with each pass, resulting in a finely honed piece.
I like that, yeah. That's awesome.
Changes to smaller.
All right, walk across the street. Yeah, check these buildings out. And you know, I will say, when we were coming in on the bus, I was looking out the window and you seen that little like brick area that looked like a dam. That was actually, I guess, an old mill, the basement of an old mill. Wow, look at that, man. Look at these alleyways. No way. Got those lead windows. This is so cool that this stuff is open and you can, wow. No way. Look, prisoner status. Wow. Wow, this is wild. What's this? What is this? You can go up here.
Yeah, you can't, I don't know if you go in.
Oh, is that dark? Oh, let's see what's up here. Oh, wow, check that out. Yeah, look, it's the upstairs here in this building. Okay, this is wild. This is cool. This is cool. Look at this. No way. Look at this. Oh, no way. Wow.
This.
Okay, look. Look at this satay. Wow. No way. Oh, okay, here we go. You come in here. And there you go. There's going to be a lot of these signs all over town. And way too much information for me to tell you history-wise. So when I come upon those, I will show you that. Pause it, and read it. That's all I can say. But look at this satay. I dig this.
The color.
Yeah, I dig that, man. That's awesome. And here, a sky part. Look at that hat over there. Yeah, pause it, read it. When I come to those, just pause it, read it. Wow. Yeah, this is cool. This, if you've never been here, this is my first time here actually, and just coming here. I'm not even in the town yet. These places are open. You can go in and walk around and peek through windows and stuff like that. The smell in these places are the original. It's that old time history smell, and you know what I'm talking about. Wow. But let's get out and we will continue this walk. So there's where we just were, the boarding house. Stipes boarding house, daily and weekly rates. Wow, this is awesome. Look, do some window shopping. We will go in there in a minute because it is open. Check these out. That's a new idea right there with those funnels. That's wild. That's really cool. Yeah, dry goods store. Let's go in here and check this out. Yeah, see what I'm telling you? It's all open where you can come in here and look. Right here. Pause it, read it. Now obviously we can't go walking around, but look at all the hats back there. Hat boxes, the hats. Shoe boxes, all the shoes, the trays.
A lot of beans and tomatoes.
Wooden toys. Canned goods. Tomatoes, peas.
Beans.
We got beans over there too? Yeah,
that's
beans.
what I'm saying, lots of beans and tomatoes here.
Wow. This is super cool, man. Wow. Look at that. And these buildings are like original. Like these are the original buildings here. You know, it's for tourism, but this is definitely, look at the doors. Wow. Man. This is cool. Yeah, original buildings. It's the Philip and Frankel Company. Hats, caps. I think we'll have to walk across the street again too because I see some open doors over there. Yeah. Wow, man. The architecture down here is insane. You know, I'm digging this stone on both sides for the runoff. Okay, let's go in here. And this was the Philip Frankel Company. I think you can get through it from in here. Oh, no way. Check this out. Wow. Check this out. Look at this. No way. This is like Urbic stuff here. Holy moly. Look at this. This is inside that building, man. This is like Urbic's. No way. That looks like my basement, actually. I live in an old house. That looks like my basement. Wow. No way. This is cool. Oh, no way. Fireplace. Okay, let's go out here. What is this? I don't know where that goes either. We can walk though, but check this out. Hold on. Oh no, you can't go that way. Look, see how all these like these little alleys and stuff over here? No way. And a little teaser is right over there is a very important spot. Well, it is, but also the spot next to that across the street. But we'll talk about that when we get over there. Oh, wow, man. Look at this. This is cool. No way. I don't know if you can see in there or not. I couldn't see.
You can see in that third window.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. They're walking. We are going to take that way because that's going to go up to a couple places I want to go check out. Wow, can you imagine going in there? Oh my God. Look at inside there. Dude. Wow. Those are probably, I would say those are probably original curtains in there too, huh? Wow. Dang. Ooh, look at this. The Philip Frankel Company. Wow, man. This is just cool how they have this so you can come in here and check this out.
It smells really good.
Yeah, look at those old pictures, like the old advertisement. That mirror is nice. Wow.
Suspenders.
Look at all the hats and stuff in here.
Those are cool hats.
And they do have some old, I seen some old shoes over there, which is cool. Wow. Seriously, this is what the changing room. Look at the changing room. That's cool. I like those. Those are awesome. Yeah. And mind you, it's March. It's the middle of March. A lot of places aren't open until like that summertime starts. I don't know if this is open in the wintertime. I think it is. That you can come in and check this out. Dude, and it's like, it's supposed to be 80 degrees today. So this is wild, but let's keep walking and check the rest of this town out. Okay, here is John Brown's, I guess, hideout. This is where he hid out during his rave. I'm gonna leave this right here. 21 men plus himself, so 22. This is where they kind of hid out. This is known as John Brown's Fort. Originally, They do have it open. Originally an old fire station. Original fire station for Martin's Ferry. I'll walk in there. Let me show you. Let me show you the outside here. Check that out. Yep, this is where he hid out. Look at this. Those are locked so you can't get in here. Some old fire hoses. Wow, man. So, rebuilt 1910. A little story to this. This was moved, I think, like 4 times. The original location is right over there, which I'll walk up and I show you. That's the original location of this. This was actually even in Chicago at one time. But let's walk up there. I'll show you where the original place used to be. We'll walk over here and check under there first on our walk. We will get to go over there because that's where you're going to take the trail. And I don't know what the trail is up there. I see people walking up there. I think it's a strenuous trail. It's all like uphill basically. It's pretty steep, but you end up there and you can look down on the town. How cool is this? No dumping, no trespass. CSX transportation. Look at that in there.
Cold over here.
You can feel that definitely, the cold air coming from there. But yeah, this is wild. This is what a cool town this is so far. So yeah, let's walk up there and I'll show you where the original location of John Brown's fort was. All right, so here is the original location of John Brown's fort. Right there. Right here, the original location. They moved it over there. Like I said, it had been moved about 4 times. It was actually in Chicago at one time, which is really crazy to think. Yep. And here is a little bit more of the town. We'll go down and we'll check out these 2 buildings here. We're gonna walk up there next, I think. And then I'm gonna talk about if we want to try to do the hike. It would 4.5 miles. I would like to do it. I think it'd be cool to look down on this town. But I got to make sure we're back to catch the last shuttle to get back to the truck. So we'll see what happens. And what do you know? A train. Look at that. And we get over there. I don't know if you can see it from here or not. Yeah. There's the tunnel. I'll show you here in a minute. Let me get over here. I had to run back up here. Look at this. You can't really see from here. Oh, look, old rails right here. Oh, you know what? Right there is something cool. But there is a tunnel over there which we will see. Can't see it from here, but yeah. How cool. But let me show you something. That's awesome. Let me show you something down here. That little roped off piece. Oh, this is cool. That's awesome. That is awesome. Train station. There's another parking lot over there where the train station is. But right here, and it looks good while that train's passing by. You know anything about Lewis and Clark's expeditions? Right here is a collapsible boat that they designed. Yeah, there's the tunnel. It's going through the tunnel right over there. But this was on the Lewis and Clark expedition. It was a collapsible boat, and they could take it apart. Oh, there it goes. Here's the last piece right there. Last engines. Oh, look at that. That is wild. That is so cool. But yeah, right here, I don't know if they have anything explaining it here, but they would take this. It was lightweight, okay? They would cover it with skin. I don't know what kind of skin it was. It could have been elk skin. It could, whatever animal skin it was. Well, here, right here. Oh, here they do. Okay, they do have it right here. Meriwether Lewis. Now this is a replica, so it's not the real thing. What they would do is, it would collapse. It was lightweight. They would cover it with skin from an animal. But if you look around here, right, you don't see many pine trees around here, because when they would cover it, they would like paint the seams and all that with that tar from the pine. No pine tree. This boat was a failure because it would leak. It would start out good and then it would leak, and it was no good. But yeah, I just seen it while I was looking at the train, and I was like, oh, let me come down here and check this out for y'all. You know, I just seen this right now. Pause it, read it, because I guess I walked where down there first. But actually there's the little museum for Meriwether Lewis at Harpers Ferry, and then the Whitehall Tavern right here. Yeah, look at these streets too, man. Hog Alley, very cool names. Looks like this must have had an awning at it at one time. Right there, Whitehall Tavern. Look at this. Can you imagine the stories that you would have heard back in the day in here? Wow. Very cool. Meriwether Lewis at Harpers Ferry. Let's go check this out. And there's old Thomas Jefferson Meriwether Lewis himself. Here's a description of the boat too. That would have been a frame of what the boat looked like, but you can see it. I just showed you the original reproduction of it. Oh, look at that. Oh, this is old. That's cool. Some woodworking tools in there. Courtyard in the back. Wow. That's awesome. Wow. another street over, a confectionery shop. Ooh. And I think there was some window goodies, some window shopping. Wow, another satay over there. And then we got across the street, got some hawks circling above. Taking that. Wow. Yeah, this architecture is really, really cool. Look at that little building right there. You can see the monument across there. Jeez, these are, look at the lights. Of course, they have actual light bulbs in there now. They don't have, they're not gas. But here is what we're gonna do right now. We're here, we're gonna walk up these stone steps right here. I'm gonna try to show you Jefferson Rock. And there should be some ruins for another old church, but it doesn't seem 300 yards for Jefferson's Rock. So I say we check that out. Man, this town is really super cool. Yeah, let's. Oh, look at these steps. Oh wow. Oh, this is cool. Wow. Imagine if you were staying there, like if that was your house, just right out, coming onto this. Oh, this is cool. This is really cool. Yeah, I'm gonna try to walk up. We're gonna decide what we want to do. Like I said, I'd like to go up on the hike, which is up there somewhere, is where you end up, and you look down on his. But there's so much in this town to see, so many little things on this side that is just awesome. Ooh, you got the bumblebees.
Except for I dreamed I got killed by bees last night.
Yeah, well, there they are. Got the man. They are out full force. Full force on the daffodils. Look at that. Oh, is that cool? That is cool. Oh no. Yeah, look. I don't know if that hike has our name on it today, because this is really cool. Look, these are the city blocks here. That's cool. I don't know if this is open or not. We'll go up here and check it out. St. Peter's Roman Catholic Church. Here's a sign right here. Pause it, read it. There's the information about John Brown's raid. And then if you look straight back, you can see the tunnel. Now the trail that goes to take where we were thinking about going, you actually walk across that bridge right there, but you come down. There's steps to go down. You don't go through the tunnel. But I don't know. There's a lot to do in the town to see. I think I hear an IPA calling my name, actually. Right there. tell what's written up there. Yeah, and it is closed. This might have something on it. Look at the stained glass right there. The historic Chapel of St. Peter. Okay, there's the hours right there. Wow. That's cool. I'm looking out, coming out the door, and that's your view right there. Walking along the side. Oh, this is wild, man. Wow. Yeah, we're just walking through these little alleyways or little side passages. Flowers are coming up, man. Wow. Yeah. All right, here. Some more steps. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I don't know what that is, but check the sign out. Maybe these are like bed and breakfasts, or like Airbnbs. Oh, there's the ruins up there.
That looks pretty. Over here with the statue and the flag.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wow. This is pretty amazing, man. Wow. There's this
plastic bag.
side view of the church. Check that out. That's awesome. I hear chickens. What is that over there? Oh, was this a fountain? Yeah, this was a fountain at one time. What's that say on it? Huh. Okay, so up these steps, which will take us to Jefferson Rock, but look what we have over here. The ruins of a church. That's cool. Yeah, that's definitely awesome. St. John's.
My friend's about to die. Huh?
Yeah, very cool. Here's inside. And look at this. Wow. I'm assuming that would have been the altar. Right? Wow. How cool is that? Jeez. Imagine the pews and stuff that were here. Very cool. Okay, we are coming up on Jefferson's Rock. And I'll go over here, pause it, read it. Right there. And if you come over here, there is Jefferson's Rock. He stood on that rock. He sat on that rock, looking out the Shenandoah and Potomac. A well-worthy trip across the Atlantic. You're not allowed on it. And those are not new, but they put those supports underneath just to save it from tipping over and whatnot. But that is the famous Jefferson Rock.
We were here at Jefferson Rock.
Yeah. How cool is that, huh? Wow. That's awesome. Yeah, here's. Wow. How cool is that? That's awesome. Yeah, I like this little lookout here. And there's, I think down there is where we got off the shuttle. Wow, what a view. What a view. All right, we have made it to Harper Cemetery. Robert Harper. And I'm assuming he's over there. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's just the rules. Okay. Cool. Everything's pretty close then. Yeah, everything's pretty close and walkable here so far that I've seen. Maybe this isn't. $1847. Oh, I see him right now, Robert Harper. Yeah, check these out. These are wild. Wow. This is actually kind of peaceful here, huh? Wow. Jeez. Which one we got? Yeah, I was looking at that one. Yeah, this one here? Yeah, with the dove. Alright, and if you come over here, oh look, they're repairing some of them over there. They got the clamps and everything. Wow, but there is Robert Harper, which is the town. That is what the town, who the town is named after. It's Robert Harper. Now right above the cemetery, look at all those hawks and look at all those crows circling around. And I'll tell you what, again, I have to mention that sky. Yeah, they all are coming over here. They're all coming over here. That's definitely a Potomac blue.
Potomac blue sky.
Potomac blue. Wow. Peaceful as heck up here. Yeah, peaceful. Wow. I don't know what the temperature is right now, but it definitely is. It definitely is in the 70 mark. But look at this. Here's a Mason mark here. Check this out. Look at that one. Wow. Is there anything on the other side? Oh, okay. Julian Ann Little. 14 years, 1 month. That stinks. Mm, 7 months. See, walking through a cemetery is sad when you read those. So here's the entrance to Harper Cemetery, and I don't know. Did you see the font on there? I'm digging the font of Harper Cemetery. That's a cool font up there.
Reminds me of that new prank you got.
Yeah, that's really, really cool. And then there's some more up there. That must, I'm guessing that's like the church or wherever where you go to have the services and stuff. And then I got this house right here, which is cool, and I'm digging that window right there. But we're gonna take the street down and walk through town a little bit more. I think that's what we should do and check this town out. This is so cool. Yeah, what a cool walkable town. Here's a side road going back down into town. So I kind of made a loop of that trail that went past the ruins of the church and then the cemetery, which is up there. But yeah, there's the town. Yeah, we're gonna go check more of that out. I think we kind of decided to enjoy town, see what it has to offer, walk around, enjoy it, and I think we're gonna come and do the hike another day, so maybe I can just do a video of that by itself, because it is up on that mountain. So, and it takes roughly about 3.5 to 4 hours to hike it. That's what I heard anyway. Cool little fountain there. There's the church. And there's the tunnel again over there. Maybe we'll get lucky. I'm gonna walk down there. We will walk down there, but maybe we'll get lucky and have a train coming through it or going through when we get down in that part of it. But yeah, what a cool city so far, or town so far. Some nice backyards as well. Oh, is this a parking lot up here? Unless this is for residents. Okay, you know what? Oh, let's see. I see reserve. Maybe this was for, oh, you know what? This parking lot's probably for the church when it's open. Huh.
Not open today.
No. Wow. Okay, let's get back down into town, walk some of the street. Spring houses and root cellars. Yeah, so they're more like a cold cellar, huh? Is that what that is, pretty much? Yeah, the root cellars. Yeah, well, right here. Yeah, it's just like, yeah, it would be like like when we have the cold cellars in the house. Look at these stone houses. Wow. I don't know what town this kind of reminds me of.
I don't know that there's anywhere or any type of trip
With these houses.
be made more fun by just randomly seeing Jack and Bash.
Wow, man, this is wild. Look at these. Just everywhere you look is all these stone walls like this. Oh, check. Look across in a window at some guy. Both of them, I think. That one has an upside down skeleton in it. That one has some guy holding his, wonder what that is. It is open, so we haven't hit that street yet, so this is really cool though, huh? Wow. That is so picturesque right there. Just look at that. Magpie pottery. Little private home on top of the ridge right there. Look at this. Townsend Mountain House. Look at that. So that's, oh man, that's a wow. That looks pretty, right? Wow. Look at that. Jeez. Little, what does that say that is? An inn? That's cool too. Wow. I'm loving the brick. Ooh, the knocker. Oh, check this one out. Oh, no way. Check the knocker out on that. The bat on top. That's cool. That is wild. The vintage lady. What was the one in what was the store in Tombstone? It just kind of reminds me of the store in, oh, okay. Yeah. And then try to show you. Yeah, I'm just walking the streets, give you a feel of what Harpers Ferry is about. Very walkable town.
Wait.
Battlegrounds Bakery and Coffee. Little health and body shop. There's another train going through in the back. That's a cool looking spot up there. These are all private, so I don't know if they're actually residents, seasonal residents, or actual bed and breakfast. Now this, cool, look at this. Books, candles, souvenirs. Wow.
Yeah, the one.
That's cool. Want to check it out? We can check it. Let's go check this out down here. Look at this. This is cool. Very cool. Oh, it smells really awesome in here too. Oh yeah. It smells really good. There's Mothman. There's the shirt right there, yeah. View from Jefferson's Rock. Oh, look at the cool. That's some prints. Oh, check this out. I do dig this. This is pretty cool. I like that. The Hazy Dell Cryptids Coloring Book. Can't go wrong with cryptids. Yeah, there you go.
Oh my gosh, that is really fun.
Nice little travel coloring book, right? Got puzzles. Cats rule the earth with tarot. Books. Oh yeah, remember that? Oh, that's what I was looking at. That's awesome. Got some jewelry here. I'm loving that print right there. I'm totally digging that. And then, yeah, right there, that's awesome. That's cool. Very cool. Keep walking down. And check this out. All the way down the thing, they have the gutters that go out into the road, which I think is pretty cool. Digging that. Coach's House Bar and Grill. The menu. They have a pretty good menu actually. Sounds pretty yummy. Yeah, see what I'm talking about? All these all the gutters. That's pretty wild. I'm digging that. Mary Adams accessories. Yeah, all these historic buildings. Wow. Cannonball Deli. That's cool. Smells actually good down there.
Were you there? I don't think so. I think this is her.
Village Shop. I had to come up here and check this shirt out. That's pretty cool. Take a hike. It's not in, so that's awesome. Got some tea.
Yeah, it's kind of in the back.
See what else they got in here. Oh, here's some ant suckers. Oh,
Lucky Charms.
sugar charms. There's razzles. It's not just a candy, it's a gum. Yeah, they're from different time periods. Some of these candies here that they have. Look, here's the big hunk. I don't know. I never heard of that either. They're from different time periods.
I feel sad.
Abba Zaba, I remember those. And Jimmy Sticks.
Look.
Mallow
This
Cup.
always makes me think of you.
The Zagnut. It's one of my favorite candy bars. And here's the Mallow Cup, all from Mount Boyer. You can go to that plant. They have like you get discount and stuff.
That's clever.
So we got here. These two. These I do like, which is yeah. Red laces. There's the Turkish taffy, remember those?
I don't remember.
Candy cigarettes down there at the bottom. French peanuts, burnt peanuts, Boston baked beans. And look, they have some of the old artifacts up here. Yeah, see how they have them? Like early 1900s. Charleston shoe. Look at this. It's a big bubble double.
I love these.
Oh, are those candy lips? Oh yeah. Black slips. Blackjack. Old Beemans. Sugar babies. Sugar daddies. And then look, here's the big mega buttons. Yeah, so, and chocolate. They have chocolate here too. Cherry cordials. That's fun. There's mint malted milk balls.
Would you like one?
Yeah, sure.
There's one for you.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
And look, got a free Easter candy little pack right here.
Cute.
Awesome. Oh, look over here now. These are good. Necco.
Yeah, because that's when that was about Jesus.
There's the candy store that I just went into, True Treats. Yeah, so it was down in the basement there. So taking a little break. I'm in the shade. Actually, I'm at Coach's House Bar and Grill. Decided to sit up here. We're all by ourselves up here, which is really nice. It's super shady where I am. Went with a pale ale. How to get a pale ale, how to quench the thirst. Where did you get there?
Strawberry smash.
Strawberry
It's like
smash.
vodka, strawberry, and lime juice.
Okay, but look at that. Got the hummus with the paprika on there. And I was looking at all trails because, like I said, we're not going to do the hike up to the top of the mountain today. We're going to save that for another day. But I was looking on all trails, and there actually is the hike that you can do around the city, and it's exactly the way I went. I did it a little different, but it's the same roads that I took. So you could see the ruins of the church, you could see the other church, you could see the cemetery, you can see the other, you know, the streets that we walked and stuff like that. Gonna eat, gonna get a little, you know, pep. I'll go over by the train station. We'll walk across the bridge, bridge. We'll see the confluence and check out some more stuff what we can so I can show you around the town. But let's try this out. I bet you
It looks so good.
this looks really good. maybe if I can get here. Okay. Hard with one hand. So there, the hummus. Tell you what, man. Just whole town so far with the food and everything has like a just really punk, man. It's really punk. Speaking of punk, man, shout out to Gigi Allen, right? Got to give a shout out to Gigi Allen if you're talking about punk. But yeah, definitely, and if you know, you know. But yeah, definitely a cool vibe in this town. But let me sit down, recuperate myself, and I'll show you some more. Here's some glass. What's going on?
Living the dream, brother.
Yeah, we all are, aren't we?
Well, some of us are.
I love the whole glass thing. It's awesome. That is cool, right? Did you learn that by yourself, just doing it, or?
I went on a date night, fell in love with the class, and
Okay, all right.
7 stops since.
Very cool.
Come home and relax after work, make the stuff.
Yes, that's awesome, right? Yeah.
Beats the news.
Listen, I haven't watched the news for I don't know how many decades. Ignorance is bliss.
Can be. Depends if you're in a court of law or not.
Yeah. Yeah, that's very cool. You here every day?
No, I
Just set up?
this is for shit and giggles.
Oh, okay. I got you.
I do my full-time gig, but I come down on the weekends when the weather's nice.
Okay.
That or I'm at a street festival or at a brewery.
Okay.
Or
Very cool. Yeah, so check them out. You're on, there you are right there. There's on Instagram and Facebook. See Hippie Glass. All right, so I walked to the far end of the road. This is where I actually came in to see if I could get parking. We're by the train station, and it's totally filled. So if you do come here and you want to park in the lower town, you got to get here early. And there's the payments to pay to park thing up there. You can use your phone, scan a QR code, and make your payments. But check this out over here. I'm gonna walk down this road and I show you from this side because there's a lot of people, but there is the caboose over there, which is real cool. Isabella's, which is very cool. I like, last caboose I was in had a bunch of, if you remember, a bunch of snakes in it. Snake skins and whatnot. Right there, Private Luke Quinn, the only Marine killed in John Brown's raid. Little monument right there. Here's the fees. Remember, it's a historical park. It's a national park, so 20 bucks is usually the going fee for that. Almost Heaven Pub and Grill. Got the Creamy Creations ice cream shop over there. Harpers Ferry General Store. There's Coach's House Bar and Grill. That's where we just had a couple beers and some hummus. Yeah, it is a super nice day out here today. Yeah, streets are clean. Well, maybe the streets aren't clean, and this is a no trash zone, but I'm seeing a lot of it. But it is nice outside, so a lot of people today. There's a snow cones. There's the a la mode. The coffee mill over there. You see the crowds. And then we're back to where we not started, but here is the Meriwether Lewis Harpers Ferry Museum, the Whitehall Tavern. You see how busy this is, right? Like it's crazy busy now. than when we first got here. But we're gonna go down, and we're gonna walk across the bridge, and I'll like I said, we're not going to do the hike today. We just enjoyed the town. So next time, there'll be a next time. There'll definitely be a next time to do that hike. But let's get over here and wow, this is good. Busy, but nice today. Nice today. Okay, check this out. This is another historical point, major point to this area. Oh, look at that hawk up there. So here is the confluence where the Potomac and Shenandoah River meet up. And there is the trail that goes over. I don't know if we can see them or not. I think I just messed them. It's over there somewhere. I was looking at all the people up in there. I think it's up there somewhere. Like I said, we're not going to do that trail today. But that right there, we will walk across it. It's actually part of the Appalachian Trail, to be honest with you. And if you see that little sign up there, it's carved out. That is an advertisement, and it was for, you know, when the railroad was going. Well, it's still going, but that was way back in 1906. That was painted on the side there. For the travelers of the B&O Railroad to see. What that says is Menon's Berated Talcum Toilet Powder is what that says. When we get closer, maybe I can look, but you can make out the powder more than you can anything else. But this is awesome. Check that out, man. That is so cool. The Potomac and the Shenandoah. Wow, look at this. Well, let's take a stroll. I'm gonna keep this rolling. Let's take a stroll. Maybe we'll get lucky and a train will come by. We can only hope. Everybody cross their fingers. If not, I have seen some trains rolling by today. I caught one on camera. There's an Amtrak going through it right there, a picture of the Amtrak. All right. Look at that. Part of the Appalachian Trail. Look at that. Maine is 1,167 miles. Georgia, 1,025 miles. It's a lot of miles, man. Would totally do it, though, if I had the time. All right. Ooh, yeah, that's... Oh, this is so cool. Look at that, man. Oh, wow. Wow. Let's let's keep our fingers crossed for a train, because this would be so cool. Awesome. Wow, I can't wait to get on this bridge. And that would have been an old bridge, couple of them actually. Wow, how amazing. How amazing. Darn. Like I said, if you want to come here and park close down here, get here early. Yeah. All right. Looks like there might have been some wires that went across for electric. There's a sign built by the Pencoid, yeah, it looks like, yeah, whatever that is, Bridge Construction Company, Pencoid, PA, 1893. And everybody has the love locks going on. Of course, I didn't bring my stickers, so always forget. Here's the other side with the live tracks on it. And it is used. We've seen it. Or is this... Well, now there's two. Now I'm confused. Is this the one that goes, or is the one over there? I'm assuming this one. No, it could be that. No, maybe it is that one over there.
That goes where?
Oh, with the trains come in. It must be that bridge over there.
Across the river?
Yeah, right there, like right there, the other one that we're looking at. Splits off, huh? Very cool. Checked out, there's still some insulators up there. Oh man, that's cool. I bet you could find some insulators down in the water if you went down there and looked. We need to find insulator. I do want to find some of those insulators. I dig that. That's cool. Lattice work on it. Bridge. I don't know what that would have said up there. Probably would have said something, I would imagine, that plate. I would think. What a cool bridge. Oh, check this lock out there, that big heart lock. That one. Down there. Yeah, everybody has them. Bunch of, man, how are they getting that out there? Are they just hanging them, or are those locked? They are locked. How the heck do you get out there to close them? Oh, look at that one too, man. That's cool. Alright, I forgot my foam, so it might be a little windy right here sounding. But check this out. There is 1931. The Harpers Ferry Tunnel. That's cool. That's wild. And look at that old brick. Oh, I think you can go past that. Hold on, we might have to walk down there a little bit. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to walk down there a bit. But man, I wish we caught a train right now. That is wild. That is so cool. Jeez, look at the... Yeah, there it is right there up top. I don't know if you can see it right there. That's that talcum powder, toilet powder sign up there. The ghost sign here at Harpers Ferry. Wow, that's wild. I'm digging that. All right, more graded steps. Ooh, 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 that's kind of nerve-wracking right here. Ooh, that's just aluminum steps. Wow. Oh, that's pretty freaky, actually. This is pretty freaky. They're spongy, actually. Wow. Look at this. Yeah, they're like really spongy. Super spongy. Here's, actually we'll go over here because there's the lock. Yeah. They're really, really spongy. The steps. Tunnel again. So yeah, here would have been the canal. Been full of water at one time, and mules would have been pulling the canal boats along the side And there would have been a canal right there going through there. And what's this little tunnel? Oh, does it even? Oh, okay. It just stops right there. Oh, that's kind of pretty freaking cool, huh?
It's cold in here.
Wow. And dripping water. Wow, no way. Look at this. So everybody must come in here and throw their trash. Wow. This is pretty cool. Wow, no way. I will say for, and I love the place. The place is really cool, but I will say for a national park, people really trash it up, which I'm really disgusted with. I have seen a lot of trash throughout the place.
Just in certain spots, I feel like.
Yeah. So it's in a hidden spots usually, but
Yeah.
a lot of trash. For man, people do better, man. You guys are disgusting. So you can't walk all the way through here, but you can walk through the canal. And there looks like there's a sign that would be up there, and the mules would have walked alongside. And yeah, lock 33 is what this is. Huh. Yeah, mules would have been pulling the canal boats. That's pretty cool, man. Very neat. All right, and there we are. I love when you see these locks. Now, can you walk over in here? Oh no. Yeah, that blocked off. There's an old house across the way over there, an old brick house. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, very cool, man. That's awesome. Well, ain't this something? Look at what coming through. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, but we're gonna catch it. We're catching it. Oh, man. A little longer if I'd have been standing up there. I would have caught it coming through the tunnel. 1, 2, 3, 4. Four engines. 4 engines. Wow. Dang it. Okay. Ah, well. You know what? We caught a train going over closer than what we were over there. Maybe next time, whenever I do the hike, maybe we'll catch the train. So I took a little walk down this part of the trail just to kind of see, get a heads up of what to be expected. But here, I mean, this starts the trail for the Maryland Heights Trail. But there it is over there, up there. You start walking and it winds and goes up to the top, and it looks over Harpers Ferry. And there is the sign for the Maryland Heights Trail. Like I said, we're not gonna do it today. We're gonna run out of time. But it does go up there and it starts going up. It's all uphill, man. It's definitely all uphill. And then you can look over there, which would be the town of Harpers Ferry. And like I said, man, for a park and just people in general, man, like this pisses me off, actually. Pisses me off. Like, people just have no respect anymore. They just leave their damn trash everywhere. But yeah, for a national park, man, I can't believe the amount of trash that I have seen here. Nice park, for, you know, for real, nice park, but like just in the areas, I cannot believe how much trash people have left. It's disgusting. But I think we're gonna head back, and unless something exciting comes, like a train again across the bridge, I'll meet you back at a truck and do my outro and like kind of recap of what we just did. Yeah, pick up your trash. Pick it up. Man. Okay, I have made it back to the truck. Recap: we are in Harpers Ferry, West Virginia. The part that we were in, that's actually a national park. I took you on a little walking tour. There's much more to see, much more to do. I didn't go into every shop. I stopped at the ones I wanted to check out. Ate at one of the establishments, had a beer, and did the walking trail around town. So I kind of showed you everything that was in town, other than like every single establishment, business. But we checked out the bridge. We checked out the confluence, the Shenandoah and the Potomac rivers where they meet. And I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but by standing at that point, you can see West Virginia, Virginia, and Maryland. So you'll see 3 states in that one area, which is really cool. We seen whatever was open, some of the historic buildings. John Brown, we talked about him for a little bit, and there's a lot of history that goes into this town. And I can't even tell you everything, but if you go around and you see all those signs, it explains everything. There's so much detail in that town. It's just awesome and amazing. What else did we see? The churches, the church ruins, the cemetery. We seen Mr. Parker's grave, and just the streets alone, which was just amazing. It was a good vibe. Busy. It got really busy, like after a couple hours after we got there. I say, if you want to do this and you want to do everything, come early. Like, come super early. Get a parking spot at the train station parking lot. That's another thing. We've seen a couple trains. I missed the ones coming through the tunnel, but you don't know their schedule, man. You just don't know. So, but we did see some, you know, to say the least. We did catch a couple trains, which was great. We didn't do the hike. We didn't do the Maryland Heights, which takes roughly about 3 to 4 hours to do. We didn't do that, running out of time. I'm gonna come back and do that, and maybe I'll go check out some other things, like maybe Camp Hill and such, and we'll go check, because there's a lot of other stuff just in this lower part. But yeah, it was a good time. Great little town, must see. Just a day trip, a day drive to go check it out. Was really disturbed by the amount of trash though that I've seen around, and that's maybe not as far as the park services is concerned, but just people in general. They're crummy, man. People are crummy that leave their trash around. It's disgusting and it's sick. So clean up. I'm not talking to you personally, but clean up after yourselves in general. But again, Harpers Ferry, I'm glad you can come today with me on that little walk around the town. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you come out here and check it out for yourselves. But hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share the channel, leave a comment. I do read every single one. I appreciate everybody that supports and watches the videos and the channel. And until I see you on the next adventure, wherever that may be, better than like.